The second part of my double feature, it was about as varied as possible because I went Mission Impossible, and then from there I went to uber quirky indie comedy in Friendship, which is written and directed by Andrew DeYoung and stars Tim Robinson, Paul Rudd, and Kate Mara. And this movie. All right, this movie starts out almost setting up in a similar way to like I Love You, Man, where you've got a weird kind of dweeby guy played by Tim Robinson who meets like his epitome of cool, and he decides he wants to be his friend. So it's like I Love You, Man, but Tim Robinson's in the Paul Rudd part, and instead of having Jason Segel, you have Brian Fantana. Because it's Paul Rudd. He looks just like Brian Fantana. He even works at a news station. He's a weatherman. So I mean, this is it is Brian Fantana here. And this is what happens when Brick was actually right when he said, "My name's Brian Fantana." No, you're Brick. Oh yeah, I'm Brick. He actually is Brian Fantana this time, the weatherman. Anyways, so they spark this budding friendship, and then something happens, and after a little while, Paul Rudd's character, his name is Austin, stops calling Craig, who's Tim Robinson's character, and isn't answering the phone calls, and he shows up at his door one day, and Austin tells him, "I don't want to be your friend anymore. You're kind of weird." And it goes from there. So the trailers kind of lead you to believe that it's like this crazy, like what this came out of nowhere. It did not come out of nowhere. This guy's weird. And they just decided, we don't want to hang with you anymore. You're a little too weird for us. And the rest of the movie is really Craig dealing with this fact that he has no friends. He lost the only one that attempted to try and be his friend. And what's he going to do with that? And he deals with this like, I hate Austin, but I kind of love him, but I really despise what he did to me, but I also kind of want to be him. And it's really, really quirky comedy. Like you gotta be like locked into what this movie's dealing with, or else you're going to be completely lost. It goes completely off the deep end at the end of it. I had a crowd that was really into it, which helped. I'm going 2.5 stars for now. If I get a second watch this, which I would love to watch it again, I could easily see this going up to 3 stars. But there's a lot going on in this movie, and I don't really know what to do with most of it because it's just so weird. And Tim Robinson sells it, and he's awesome, but it's just a little too far out there. But if you're on this movie's wavelength, you're gonna have a blast. Oh, Todd, you'll be happy to hear there is a small supporting part played by Raphael Sbarge, who was from The Guardian with what was his name? Simon Baker. Yeah, he played the other lawyer at the firm. What was his name? I have a name in my head. I think it's wrong, but I'm gonna look it up before I say it wrong.
Okay, I definitely have seen that guy before. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Jake Straka. I was totally right. Jake Straka from the Guardian, and that was the name I had in my head. Yeah, he popped up, and I'm like, dude, it's the guy from the Guardian. That's always been my frame of reference for that guy's face.
Apparently, he's in Risky Business with Tom Cruise, baby.
Wow. Well, now we're going full circle. I think as I was passing by, I think I saw he popped up in Better Call Saul at one point. So that'll be a moment in our sideshow. Better Call
Saul. Do they? Is there a scene in this movie where they put like cologne on? It's like it's Sex Panther made with bits of Panther.
No. Sex Panther by Odeon. But there's a lot of there's a lot of crazy stuff though. A lot of crazy. He trips on a frog at one point. Like he does like the whole lick the frog and take a trip. And yeah,
that's the Palm Springs reference. Is that what that was?
What?
By Odeon?
No, that's Anchorman.
Oh,
so yeah, by Odeon.
So what's the one in Palm Springs? It's what's the cologne that he's always or the
I don't know.
his perfume, the perfume that he has a nose for.
We'll have to look it up. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I thought I was talking to a different crowd apparently.